Hello everyone and welcome back to SaiyanSquabbles. I am Papa Ping Pong, bringing you yet another deck profile. So today we're going to be going over one of the new meta-relevant leaders in a quite different build. So we're going to be going over the new Surge leader, Super Saiyan Son Goku. So I really like this leader. I didn't think I'd like Surge as much as I'm enjoying it right now, and I love playing this certain archetype that I've decided to put with it because I think it's very thematic. So auto, when this card attacks, draw 2 cards, then choose 1 card in your hand to place it in your drop area. That's really good for what we're trying to do with this deck. You're going to be wanting to drop certain pieces to get out our boss monster. So, and then you want to be very defensive because he does not get his effects until he's at 5 life. So, and he does not draw on the backside, so you want to be on the unawakened side for as long as you can, drawing as much as you can early game. Then Awakened Surge. Choose 1 red card and 1 yellow card in your hand and place it under this card. Draw 3 cards. Choose 1 of your energy and switch to active mode and flip this card over. So he's basically a draw 1, restand 1. So when you flip him over, he's Super Saiyan God, Son Goku, Surge of Divinity. So he's got active main battle. Once per turn, if your life is at 5 or less and you choose 1 card under this card and place it in the owner's drop area, choose one. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negate their skills for the duration of the turn. Super effective ability. You can, if your opponent has a wide board or just a bunch of heavy hitters, you can just wipe that clean, or if they have any active battle stuff that could pop, like a Piccolo Simulate ability, you can negate that skill as well. And then the other one is this card gets plus 10k in critical for the duration of the turn. You're pretty much only going to use that defensively. You're not going to use that very often offensively unless you're going for game. So that is a leader. We are going to get into the actual deck profile now. So first off, like we almost always do, we're going to go over the super combos. So we run 2/2 Master Roshi, Divine Crybeerus. These are Sparking 5, red, yellow, just because to keep that split as much as possible. And you're going to be discarding a lot with this leader and with some other cards we're going to get into. So you'll be at Sparking 5 pretty quickly. And since you want to stay at 5 life, you don't want to get a super combo that does it 4 or less. Next up, we got 3 Weeks of Spectator. We are running multicolor, so this is basically your free charge target. Then we got our Self-Awakeners, in case your opponent's not attacking you. We just got 2 Intensifying Power Trunks. I tried to fit 2 Fearless Assault Krillin, but this deck is very tight on space. But if you go through and see a way to fit 2 Fearless Assault Krillins, I recommend those as well. This just take a life, he gets plus 10k in critical when he attacks for the duration of the turn. So, and you really want to deny your opponent hand advantage because, again, this deck does not inherently draw, so that critical is extra crucial. So next up, 3 Trunks of Cunnings. We're not restanding anything with this deck other than Awakening. So, and this is just a draw 1. And your opponent has to warp 5 cards during their turn if they restand something with a battle card, or is it, yes, restand an energy with a battle card or extra card effect. So then we also run 2 Exalted Trio Trunks. I had this at 3, but I wanted to make some room, and this gives us 5 Trunks targets. So his effect, only 1 may be played in your battle area, and if you have a Videl, he becomes a 1 cost. And when this card attacks, if Son Goten is in your battle area, he gets plus 5k in crit for the duration of the turn. You're not going to be playing these guys very often, but it's very nice because we have ways to get him out pretty early. Then we got, I want more Gotens, but this is all we got so far. Let me know if you guys can think of other Gotens that would fit well in this deck. But we got 4 Exalted Trios Son Goten, same effect for the permanent, and then when this card attacks, if you have a Trunks Youth, in your battle area, he gets plus 5k and double strike for the duration of the turn. Very good early game pressure for a 1 cost if you get these guys both out, but you're not going to be playing those guys very often. The goal is to get them in the drop area. So next up, we got 3 of these promo Gohans. These were the cheapest Gohans I could think of, and it just makes it extra flashy, I guess. So when you combo this card from your battle area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5k power for the duration of the turn. Pretty simple. You get rid of some early stuff, like maybe some Dark Power, Black Mass Saiyans, or just any Self-Awakening. Then we got 3 Videl Negates. So this is a way to cheat out those Trunks and Gotens pretty easily, and negates. You negate the attack, play this card. So these are more targets for our secret boss monster strategy. We got 2 Son Gohan and Videl power couples. So it's active main if your leader card is yellow, and you place this card from your hand in the drop area. You draw 1 card, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier. They get minus 5k for the duration of the turn. That's always nice if your opponent maybe has a Dr. Mew and a baby on board, or just, they're trying to go wide, or even U6 against U6. And these count as Gohan and Videl, so you technically have 5 and 5 as far as targets goes. Then we got 3 Vegeta the Salt Shaker, just a 1-drop barrier. And then we got 2 Super Saiyan Vegetas exploiting weakness. So we have 5 of each target, except for Goten, we only have 4. Again, let me know if you think of another better target. So if your leader card is red, which it is, you reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. And it's a counterplay. When you play this card, choose all your opponent's battle cards. They get minus 20k for the duration of the turn. And then your leader card gets plus 5k for the duration of the turn. That's really good, stacked with the plus 10k leader effect. So you're basically getting plus 15k for the duration of the turn defensively. So, and this is a crazy good card. You don't need this card. You could just do 2 other Vegetas of, different types. I know this is kind of an expensive card, but yeah. Then we got, in case you couldn't already tell what we were trying to build, so we got Son Goku Path to Godhood, 4 of these. Active main, place this card in your owner's drop area, choose 1 Son Gohan Adolescence, and 1 Vegeta. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going through. Anyway, you choose 1 Vegeta, 1 Gohan, 1 Trunks Youth, 1 Videl, and 1 Goten. Shuffle them into your deck. You choose 1 red-yellow multicolor Son Goku from your deck or hand and play it with an energy cost of 3 and play it, and it gets double strike and dual attack for the duration of the turn. So what's nice is you can swing with this guy before using this effect, but with this leader you're going to be pitching a lot of the materials into the drop area, so this guy is really, really good for it. And we run 4 of those targets, Son Goku, Dawn, and Divinity. Critical, offering, and he's a 20k 3-drop, which is really nice. You don't have to use that effect to get this guy out, but it is the best way because he gets dual attack and double strikes. He becomes a dual attack, double strike, critical with offering. And for those of you who don't know, offering is your opponent either crits a life or you draw 2 cards. So, and again, this guy is not a bad alternative to just hard cast if you want that offering and another 20k beater, basically. So yeah, we run 4 of these targets. And then we have 3 Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, a Heartfelt Plea. So he's Triple Strike Offering, and when you activate Awaken, you choose 1 red battle card with 25k power or more in your battle area and place it in your drop area. Then you play this card from your hand. So I like to basically attack with these and, get an effect or 2 out of them. Then eventually, basically after the first volley of attacks, the following turn, because it no longer has dual attack, double strike, I like to swing with it, then trigger Awaken, place a combo a piece, place him in the drop area, place this guy out, you get another offering. So yeah, we run 3 of those. Then moving on to some tech choices, we got Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku One Hit Wonder. So his auto, when your opponent's battle card's power is decreased, if he is not in the battle area, you can play him from your hand. And then he's got an active battle for 1 red energy. Send this card from your drop area to your warp. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and gets -5 for the duration of the turn. There's lots of stuff that we already went over that gives -5. There's the 3 Gohans and the 2 Gohan/Videls. So this guy can at least do something from the drop area, because I noticed with this deck, you're going to be passing turn a lot with open energy. So, it never hurts. And it gets 2 more 15k attack pieces. So then, our negates, or more negates rather, 4 Topos. So, I know Topo is a very expensive card right now. So, an easy alternative to this is Nimbus, because it's going to do the same job basically. Nimbus works fine with this as well. Because the main reason we're running this and not sparking negates is because you choose 1 card in your hand to place it in your drop area as an additional cost, which seems like a downside, but you are adding to your drop area. So whenever your opponent makes an additional attack, because he becomes a 2 cost, so you negate the attack for 2, and whenever your opponent declares an additional attack that turn, they have to pitch 2 cards from their hand, keeping you at that high hand advantage. You're going to be wanting to see these very early game, because you're going to want to be playing them to try to stall out while you draw as much as you can. We got 1 Almighty Resistance, just in case you're going for game. If your leader card is red and you choose 1 yellow card from your hand and place it in your drop area, you negate the counter, so it's a counter-counter. And then last but not least, Baby Janemba, Corrupt Coalescence. So he's offering, for 2 red and 3 yellow. Your opponent may choose 3 cards in life, place them in the drop area. If they do, you place this card from your hand in your drop area, otherwise play this card from your hand. Choose one of your opponent's leader cards, and it gets minus 30k for the duration of the turn. So this is your endgame finisher. What's really nice is if you get one of these guys out on top of your Donner Divinity through your Path to Godhood, because double strike, dual attack, critical, basically swinging at 50k. So yeah, that's going to do it for the deck profile. I know I haven't been coming out with a lot of these lately, but I'm trying to think of more unique ideas. Obviously, set 9 is coming out, and I did get a case. A case is on the way for as soon as set 9 comes out, so do expect box openings for that. Or rather, I split it, but so there will be box openings. I should be getting some battles out this week. I know it's been a while. I've been really itching to record some battles, though, especially with some of the new decks I've been showing you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stay tuned and excited for some more videos. And once again, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See ya!